afternoon everyone, it's Rachel here and I am going to just do a random video just working in these journals, and I know that most of you like to see that, so we're just going to have a go and do a few bits and pieces in the journals. I haven't decorated the covers, but you did see me repair this cover. I don't think you saw me do anything with this one. That's the original page, 1859, the book. Lovely paper. So this is going to be a more Italian themed one. And then let me see what I decided to do in this one. I don't know whether oh, this one's a bit more botanical. So this is 1833, this book. Yeah, this one's more botanical. So all I've done is put in all different pages. Oh, this was something that I had done a while ago. I just took a botanical page and had put a flip on it. We should probably revisit that in the 100-day challenge, 100-day project, I should say. So I'm going to put the Italian one aside because I don't want to confuse myself, and maybe we'll work in the botanical one. Now, I've got lots of things made, as you know. So let me just hop up and grab some of my pile. I've got a huge pile here, and I've got a box full of stuff as well, and I haven't sorted. I normally sort them, but I haven't. So those are meant to be stitched, but these already have their pages stitched in, so I don't know if I'll use those. I'll put those aside over there. Just make sure you've got some light here. Oh, these were the hinged ones. That was just to glue down onto a page. That one I would probably tuck because I like that side as well. Let me have a look at this one. That's a tag with the flip. Okay, you're just going to have to... Oh, here we go. We've got some nice... what are they called? Library pockets. Possibly I would... No, maybe not that one. Okay, that's not finished. These are hinged. Hinged journal cards they were. Now I do like these. I haven't made these for a while. Sometimes I like to put these on the first page like that. Now would I put that one there, glue it in and make it a side tuck? Could make that one, or would I like it more over here? Nope, not that one. Got this one. Maybe the butterfly one. I like the butterfly one. So I just made this pocket that opens. We can revisit those. And then sometimes I make them with the scrapbooking paper. Maybe that one. Or otherwise I could put... I like that in the back. I'm going to do that in the back. And you know what I'm going to put on the front? I'm going to put... this book belongs to. Now, where did I just put my... I had my thing just before. Everything just keeps disappearing. I just tried to tidy up a little bit, and it's now disappeared. My folder where I keep the labels in. Pile over there. Here's some more. Put that pile over there. It can all go over there, out of the way. I still can't see it. Goodness gracious, where have I put it? Well, that is a mystery. It's disappeared. Oh my goodness, that's just driving me bonkers. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to put, here I'm going to put this book belongs to thing, and I can't find my folder where I have them. That's not it. No, that's my stamps. Wow. Incredible. Okay, well let's just continue on. Probably, oh, it's pretty strong, that page, but I probably wouldn't put anything on that page. Oh, I like all the pages. Maybe start off with some pockety sort of thing there. Let's see what I've got here. We just rejected all of that stuff before. So when you have a page that you don't want to cover, that would be more Italian. This is a bit botanical. When you have a page that you don't want to cover, a flippy thing is always a good option. Here we've got some little pockets. These are going to be good. Glassine bag, that's a journal card. No, these are all possibilities. I only made one of those. I need to make more. I have to keep that out. So, oh, and then I've got the jeweler's bags. Oh no, that's the faux front envelopes. Tags. See, I do need to do a bit of sorting, don't I? These were journal cards. These are the pockets. They're good. But I only would put in one per journal. I made a lot of those. Oh, that's an old one. I'll keep that as my example. I'll put that. I could do that one, and they're all tags. Oh, I've still got more of a pile here. Just a second. Hold your horsies. More tags. I think I've made some stuff off camera as well. What's this one? That's the flippy ones. That's lovely. Oh, I love that. I've forgotten what I made already. Really like that one. Oh, that's them with the flips. So I like those too. Oh, I like it all. And here's the jeweler's bag. They're so cool. I love those. I'm going to make more. Need to make more. More. Oh, so much choice. It's great having all this made up. It's a nice little one. Okay. We've got stuff. We can proceed. We can do more. We can do it. So that one, but that one flips the wrong side because I wanted to add it there and have it flip. I don't want to add it to this one because this is a very old piece of paper and I don't want to put stress, although it would look nice. I don't know, unless I were to sort of really give it lots of creasing. Oh yes, that makes it looser. To make it looser, and then that I wouldn't mind doing it. Attach that there. I could do that, or I could just simply glue that down there. Oh, I've got a bit of white there. Didn't see that. Okay, well, I'll just put a piece of paper along there. And let me see. Any piece of paper. I might have to put it side. Oh, I've got a script piece here. This will do. Fix that up. Okay. That's great. There we go. Very nice. Right. I maybe don't want to, you know what I'm thinking? I don't want to put a sort of any sort of thing on there, any pocket. I'm going to take some of this. This is one of my, I love all the blues, as you know. I'm just passionate about blue. I love it. And so I'm going to put this here, and I think I might put some sort of a botanical or a bird or something like that. See, like that. You don't have to always put pockets everywhere. And then, let me see here. I could fussy cut or fussy tear. Fussy tear this one, I think. Isn't that amazing, that font there? I think that's just beautiful. That would have been a nice page to use to make it like one of those hinging sort of pockets that we did a while ago. But I didn't, you know, I didn't keep that because I always keep them to go I don't want the script at the bottom. I keep them to go in the, you know, when I alter a book, I keep, you know, the first pages where possible to put it back in the book, because I feel like, you know, that way the origins of the book are known, if you know what I mean, what it was. So, yeah, I'm just going to decorate that. And we might put a tab on there. I need to find where I put I had tabs that I had made. We need to do that. Anyway, we'll continue on. We're just going to think about pockets and things like that. This is a very decorated page. Probably doesn't need anything too big. I just do a few pages and then skip a few pages. But that's why I always end up running out of stuff, because I think that those colours work really well together. I end up running out of stuff because I put so many pockets in. This is my problem. So we need to put some glue. I got this working again. So you want a fast drying glue. And I'm not covering too much up of that lovely page with this little pocket, so that's great. Need to make some more of those because they're good ones. Okay, cool. Right, skip a few pages. And I do tend to maybe put something sort of on 2 pages that are, I don't want to put too many pockets. So I've got 1 pocket so far, actually. I don't have too many. This is a brittle piece of page, so I wouldn't, you know, put a pocket on that one. I've done a diagonal pocket, so I'm not going to put another diagonal pocket in this part of the book, the journal. Oh, I made that come off. I have to glue that again. So let's move those. We do have, I need to make some more of these actually, because I'm going to run out. And then this one, what was this one doing? Oh, I meant to glue it down. What was I doing with that? Why is that like that? I remember, oh, I know, it's meant to go, ding dong. It's meant to go around the edge of the page. We could have this little, I made that out of straw paper. We could put that there. I don't know. I might move on further. This page is not inspired. That's lovely, isn't it? I think those colours are gorgeous. I'm going to glue that on there. I might just, I won't use that glue. I'm going to use this glue. And I'm gluing it right down. I'm not making any tucks behind it or anything like that. We don't need to go bananas. And like if you have super special things, like these are sort of regular sort of pockets in my opinion. I just love all of that working together. Now here we have a plain page. I do just have a pocket there, so I don't like putting another pocket. What can we do? I guess we could, I think this would be very nice here though. That one. What else have I made? Got that one goes the other way. We've got the wraparounds. Might put a wraparound in another signature. I do like to do just some regular pockets as well. Oh, I was looking for those. Huh. Okay, oh, and then we've got those wraparounds as well. Oh gosh, so many choices. Don't want that one. Yeah, these sorts of pockets. It's quite stiff. I'm just going to snip a little bit out, and I think I might snip the corners off. I don't know, remember when I made this one. Who remembers? And sometimes sometimes when I'm putting my pockets on, I just, have to put a paper clip on there just to hold it until it dries, because these are quite stiff because they've got multiple layers. And until the glue holds, sometimes they, like here especially, they don't hold as well. So this is the start, and then as I go along, then I have pages where here in the center I like to put something very nice in here. I was going to put that in the next one. Just a minute now. Let's see. I'm going to cover that up. I could put that one there. Like, oh, I like that. That's going to go there like that. Just make sure it's all sticky. Okay, now here, I've got a flip, and we could just add, there's a lady walking by looking in my window. Could add something like that. I think that is really pretty. And it just flips out. Yes, I'm going to add that. So sometimes I'll add a tag to a flip. Now I didn't put glue right to the edge there, so then what I might do, very crowded here, is grab some paper. I'm going to glue that there. Just crease it and tear it. We don't need it to be perfect. That's all right. And then I need to glue it here, and I need to just see. Oh, under my mess here I have a pencil. Okay, let's get some glue on here. And that just makes sure that that tag is not going anywhere. Okay. here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tear this down. Where's the ruler gone? And then sometimes I just make pockets out of papers. Because I wouldn't fussy cut those flowers. They weren't the right shape. And then I'll just glue this down. It's nice and strong paper. And I think the colours are wonderful with what's happening on the page. So let's just glue this down. And then once I've done a bit, I sort of become a bit tired sort of thing. So I don't just like sort of decorating the journal for the sake of decorating it, if that makes sense. I sort of stop and then come back to it later with fresh eyes. And then I will go back and make sure my pages aren't sticking together because I've got easy glue. And I think I want to put a label on that one. Can I find my Tracy labels? Now that is the good question. Good question. Where have they gone? Oh, I found this. It was there all the time. I thought it was there and I couldn't find it. Silly. Let's just go back to the beginning. That one. That's it. I like the colours. Oh, Luca Signorelli. Glue, where are you? There, hiding behind the tacky glue. Okay, and I keep going backwards and forwards and checking to make sure I'm liking what I'm seeing, getting the feel for it. See, these have stuck together, but that's okay. They usually come apart. One. Quite a lot of pockets. That's a flip. Another pocket there. Oh, I wanted to put a Tracy label there if I can find my Tracy labels. And here they are. Not too far away. Oh, love that. Love it. And I think this is a very satisfying part of the journal making, is when you've stitched in your pages. And I actually do enjoy choosing my papers and sort of putting them in their order. I enjoy less the sort of the more, like, you know, gluing the fabric to the spine and stitching the, you know, making the hidden spine. Quite often I have to make the hidden spine. I'm going to have that overhang off the pocket. I love that. Oh, this page to me is just really, love the colours. Yeah, that I like that less. We'll have to do a little bit of something on here. Doing that, doing the hidden spine, like preparing the preparation. When it sort of starts to come together, then I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to put some book page, I think, on there. I wanted some of that other, this one. Oh, I think this might be some of this left over from this, or a book that's similar. So I might have to make something with one of those. That could be another video. I think this might be a rag paper, this one. It's very textural. It's certainly very textural. I have to take the edges off. I just want the script. I'm going to glue that on there. Plenty of glue. I have these too. These are perfect sizes to make pockets out of. No, I don't think I want any of that one. Throw that over there. What about if I tear that? I'm going to do a very good job on here, I can tell you that now. I'll probably mess it up. Okay, let's see how that looks. Rather than fussy cutting it, because it's got such pretty surroundings, I think I'm going to glue that on there. And I'm going to put some sort of decorative label, I think. So ideally, when I'm more organized, I would sort through, have all my stuff sorted into their different categories, and I would, you know, make a selection and then divide them between the signatures, and then start gluing them in, and then then I need to find, you know, sometimes I don't have enough, so, or I don't, you know, not enough variety, and then I'll find different ways to put a bit of variety into the pockets. I don't know if that makes sense. Not like that, blends in. I felt like I wanted something quite ornate. Don't know why I printed that on cardstock. Don't mind that one. These are my favourite go-tos, really, because they're so pretty. Not that one. Okay, I think I'll go with that one. Oh, sticky everywhere. I might leave that, and then I need to do something here, and I folded it crooked. So I'm going to make this one, I might make it a tuck. I'm going to maybe do a flippy sort of thing. Now sometimes, oh, but I don't want to make a pocket. So what I might do is add this and then decorate that. That's what I'm going to do. we'll put something down there. And I'm going to snip off the corners. I think this is going to look very nice with the blue. Yep. I don't know how I can get myself always into such a mess. I've been tidying up every single day. You wouldn't believe it after each session. I don't think we're going to be lucky and have birds already cut out. It's not going to be our luck today. Oh, I love the owl. Let's put the owl on. No fussy cutting required. Just wondering if I want to add a little strip of something just to add a bit of interest. What's that one? A little piece. Oh, I love that. That's it. Need to make some more. Oh, and I'm going to add something here. I do quite like that. Put that up there. I'm going to put that there. I like it. I just like the colours. It's the shades of the colours that I like. I hope, can you see all my mess? Oh no, you can't see it, thank heavens. It's like a mountain. Because anyone with OCD would be going bananas if they could see what was around me right now. Let's just check things. I mean, we're still in the first signature. This is what I mean. It takes a long time. That's all right. Okay. Who are we up to? We did that one. So pretty when you flip it out, so maybe sometimes I'll just leave one and think about it and come back to it. I think I wanted to just glue that one down. I thought it was really just a pretty detail to add to that. It's like having an edging on that page. That one's being glued down. Some of them I glue down because sometimes I just can't bring myself to cut the papers because I like the pretty edging. Okay, so I think we can have something here. Could probably have something there too. Okay, so let's see here. What things do we have? I've done any. Oh, you know what? This is going to be perfect. And I don't care that it's covering. I won't cover all of the writing. I'm going to put it there, but I like the colours work really well. It's going to be a side tuck, and you've got the writing on that side, so it doesn't matter if you cover it up on one side. must go down and write that I need to buy these because I've lost that packet. Unless I used it and it hasn't occurred, I haven't noticed that I used it. I can't understand why I didn't. Oh, that's a pocket. That's why I didn't snip. Okay. Okay, so I finished the first signature. I think I'll stop there. Well, kind of finished. I haven't done anything there, but I have to decide what I would like to put there. I don't even know what I have here. All kinds of things. I can't even remember making all this stuff, guys. Oh, this was the fun one with the little book in it that did I stitch? I stapled it in. Oh, I need to make more of those. I only made one of those with the booklet in it. What's this? Oh, these are these that go on there, but they're not botanical. Oh, this one's botanical. So that's going to go in somewhere, that one. Okay, so let's just quickly flip through. Let's have a little look. I can also glue this in. I'm going to glue this one in just around the two sides so it's loose. And then and that can actually peekaboo out. And then that's got two pockets in it as well. But if I do it around three sides, I find they're very tight. So just doing it around two sides. I'll do there, and then it will be a loose sort of tuck. So just put the book plate there. I like that look lately. And then I've just decorated that page. Now these are all feeling a bit plain to me, so I will come back and revisit them and see if I want to do something else. But this is how I start. I just start putting pockets in. I need to get my pockets in, and then I decide what else I want to do. Babe. I love that too. I love that owl. And then here, haven't done that one yet. Love that. That's glued down, and that's it. And then I'll go ahead and proceed, and then I come back and revisit and then see what else to do. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just a bit of my process when I'm working on a journal. I have no idea if I want to do anything on the cover, maybe just something little. It's just such a wonderful cover. And when I showed in the video how I repaired it because it was totally coming apart. And when it was wet, it was a bit crinkly, but now it's all flat. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.